Hello guys and girls, and welcome to a new episode in Keyforge, and this time we are gonna talk and use the deck I scored Déléguée de la Grotte d'Archons, and yeah, like you can guess from the name, this is a French deck. First episode we had an English one, then a German one, now a French one. Of course you know I'm German, so most of the decks will be in German, but this is actually a deck I found online and I like quite a lot, because what this deck builds around, basically the most important card in this deck is this one right here, Interdimensional Draft. Because what you want to do with this deck is you want to stack the Aember for the opponent, so he has a lot of Aember in this pool when forging his key, and then get all that with the Graft. So how do we stack this? Mainly with our this side. And our this side, what do we have? We have two Drumbles. Drumbles of course capture all of the Aember if the opponent has 7 or more, so we get all of that Aember. He generates a little bit more till he can kill that. He gets 7 plus whatever he generated. That's a lot of Aember to get. That we have 2 times with Drumble, and that we have 1 Arise as well to potentially play him 4 times in one game. And yeah, that leads to a pretty big graph. Then you have Shred for more capturing, we have Pandemonium for more capturing, then we have Terror, which is a nice combo with the Drumble, because then we have no Aember, we play it, we gain 2. Then our stuff on Logos, which is mention worthy, is of course Scrambler Storm, which is very nice to get to prevent our opponent, once he played our graph, got a lot of Aember, to prevent our opponent to play stuff like here, I don't know, Doorstep to Heaven, Too Much to Protect, his own interdimensional graph, so we can safely forge the key and still have our Aember left over. And yeah, some archiving, some draw support on Logos with stuff like the Knowledge's Power and the Sloppy Lab Work and the Mother and stuff like that. Then on the Mars side, we have a little bit of capturing with stuff like Grabber Gemma and the Marauder right here, and a lot of protection with 3 Dominators, which is pretty nice to protect stuff like the Mother or the Drumbles or the Succubuses we have in this. And of course Crystal Hive is nice as well for if you have a lot of Mars creatures to just gain a lot, same with Deck Network to steal a lot. But yeah, that's basically the deck right here, just gonna all around the graph. That's why I like this deck, because it's rather rare that in Keyforge, since the decks are random, that you get like a deck which is like so streamlined into one strategy, and this time it's play a huge graft, preferable with Scrambler Storm support. And yeah, of course there could be better versions of this, but this is the one I have, and yeah, I like it quite a lot. So let's join into a game and see how it can perform. We select our deck, there it is, and yeah, we are facing Jobrian 3, and we wish him a good luck, have fun, and let's hop into this. We are the starting player with 7 cards, and we do have a Drumble already in hand, we do have a Rise already in hand, so I feel like just mulligan this, because we don't need them till the later game, so actually just gonna mulligan this, and we still have the Drumble and the Rise, so that was pretty unsuccessful, and yeah, we'll just call Mars and start off with our Dominator so we can protect our Succubus the following turns. But yeah, that was not really what we planned to do. I hope I can get use of the Hand of Death next turn, otherwise I will just discard it. And yeah, we do have some archiving with this Knowledge's Power going on for now. And yeah, we'll see. That's actually the first time I play this deck with a Worlds Collide deck, so yeah, we'll see how we can do that. And he plays this guy, so we can't even play the Hand of this, so I would still just discard this card, play the Succubus. I will play one of the Drumbles, because why the heck not, just in my field. I don't need Protectant this time, so I'm playing him not next to the Dominator. Arise will obviously keep that pretty important card, and yeah, we can draw our hand. And yeah, get some Logos cards, which is nice. Actually 2 archive options for Logos right here, which is nice, so we can get the Scramble Storm and our Arise, stuff like that into our archives. And yeah, we see Hapsis and a memory chip, nothing too special. He gets rid of the Drumble, which is like, okay. He has a second Boulder Mission though. Okay, that's a bit annoying since he got rid of Succubus pretty early. But yeah, now we can just call Logos and yeah, play Dexter. I just want to play him for now. Then, okay, what do we want to discard? I probably want to discard the Zork. So we just play this action to archive a card, our Arise. Then I will play this action to archive our Scrambler Storm and discard our Zork right now. And our turn. And with a fresh hand of 6, and hopefully can get into this game a little bit better. So now the pictures are not loading. Got a Shred, a Pandemonium, an Aember Imp, a lot of discards. So yeah, most likely gonna play this. We have Hand of This as well, which can be used versus Frame, or potentially even more cards if he plays some stuff. Yeah, Dexter, so like he has a capture mechanism as well, but Dexter doesn't really count. Dexter can be very annoying. He is reliable in the scenario that you always get him. So like in sometimes scenario with like library access, when you know you're gonna draw your Dexters, that can help a lot, since you can draw a lot of cards, get through your deck and stuff like that. So we see another, and he reaps. Okay, 3 Aember. Does he have the Adder in this deck? Because of 2 memory chips, that could be pretty annoying. No, he doesn't actually. But yeah, we're gonna call this. Gonna play the... No, we don't our archive back. We play the hand of this on the acces because he's pretty annoying to get rid of otherwise. Then the Aember Imp to the left. The... Oh, the Aember... I want to break the Aember Imp. Never mind me. But yeah, we just do this like this. Pandemonium I could play for the Aember, which I think I will do. Oh, the opponent will capture, of course. Bam bam. I have 3 Aember. No, I have 2 Embers. So yeah. But in general, I most likely will get the Aember back. He has no mechanic on giving his Aember on his own side. To get the Aember. But does he have Frames Blaster? No, he does Curbs Blaster. But yeah, with Frames Blaster, you could do it potentially. Okay. Yeah, I want to protect. I like Aember Imp. I think it's like stronger than Succubus, especially since I have 2. So I wanted to protect him, but I misclicked to the left instead of to the right. So now we have the Succubus protected, not our Aember Imp. It's a bit annoying. Next time I'll most likely call Mars. See Memory Chip, so we can archive 2 cards. Oh, he actually has to archive 2 cards, I think. Memory Chip, yeah, Memory Chip doesn't give you an option, you have to. But yeah, so you can use this automaton to get rid of the Aember Imp, most likely. Assuming, yes, he does. And if it generates no Aember, I'm actually gonna play this. Oh yeah, nice. So I'm actually gonna play this to... No, we don't need archives to just get the full Aember through my scooters. And then let's see... the Succubus can reap. I don't want to give him in range or something, and you can fight versus you. And then we are 6 Aember. I check. And you can see what happens. Yeah, now it's nice as well, since we do have 1 Drumble in the discard already. We have our Rise in the Archives, and we have the 2 Terrors. So once they die, we have a Drumble and 2 Terrors in our discard pile with an Arise. So we can potentially gain another 4 Aember through that. So yeah, pretty nice overall. He takes his Archives in hand and plays Star Alliance. So let's see what happens now. He does have Refrain on the field. He will use it to reap and capture 1 with the Automaton, which is fine. And he did play Red Alert. Can't forget that. Armsmaster Moria. And yeah, he captured 1, so we obviously can't forge. But what we can do is we can just call Mars. And... Oh, I didn't want to get my Archives back. God damn it. Misclicks overall, misclicks everywhere. So potentially this is a lot stronger next turn. I could still want to just be, but then he just plays Thrainus again. It's still worth it. It's still worth it to steal 1. Potentially I could have stolen a lot more since I have a lot of Mars cards, but now he's kind of forced to play. Oh wait, maybe he has something in this, but yeah, he's forced to do something about my Aember. So that kind of forces his hand to do something, and he has no disc in play right now, so he has to play. He has to play some stuff and can't do much more. Misery Exploit, okay, gains a lot of Aember, though not enough. Not enough. What does he get here? A Soul Keeper. So he will soon be able to to use it. Now, through playing the Infernus and stuff like that, actually this is now the most represented thing, so if he uses that, we even have Aember Blips in my discard. Yeah, I have the Sloppy Lab Work and the Pandemonium, so he can get rid of 2 if he wants to. And he does. Psychic Network and Pandemonium. Okay, only gets rid of 1 Aember. So he has 8 right now. How could we get... And discards Harbinger of Doom. So what we could do right now is we could capture 1 and then force him to pay out 7 with the Grabber Jammer. By just playing the Logos hand we have right here, which I think I want to do. Since he played the red already, his only other board wipe is the Key to this, which is a 2-turn thing. So I just going to play Logos and play my hand. Boom. 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 And boom to the right. And Sclenar Storm I don't need right now. Let's just make him use all the 7 Aember because we have the Grabber Gemma on board. And then we have the graft now. We do have the graft now. So now we can start doing fun stuff. It's a bit too late, but now we have the Arise, we have the graft, we have Sclenar Storm, so now we can do some fun stuff with that once he has 7 Aember again. Now the deck can show what it can do, or let's try to. He calls this again. There's the Key to this, okay. There's the Terror, so he's preparing his Key to this. He reaps, so that means he can now get rid of Mars or Logos. Yeah, he gets rid of the... Oh, nice, he gets rid of... That's what I like about him. Like, this like, a lot of times, it's the target. I don't have any art. I think I have one artifact in this whole deck. So Valen Analyst is not an important card at all for this deck. But still, people so often go for this one. It's funny how often people try to get rid of the... so he now kills my Dominator, yep. And he kills my Bedrock. Fine with me, fine with me. So, now, let's see. I think just calling Mars is probably the best option. Can reap a lot, can kill something. Yeah, I think just calling Mars is probably the best. So we'll fight with you versus Frame. Ah, yes, I forgot she has Hazardous, god damn it. I forgot she has Hazardous. God hacking damn it. Play you, reap with you. Reap with you to use you, and then reap with you as well to archive my graft back. And end my turn there. Okay, we had 8 Aember right now. We got rid of his Aember control, on the field at least, which was obviously the Frame. And now we can see what stuff happens. In our discard pile, we have a lot of these creatures. We have a Charette, our Succubus, our Drumble, another Succubus, another Drumble, and a Terror. So if you place the key of this, obviously we call this and play the Arise and get all our creatures back. But yeah, I want to keep the Arise once he triggers the key to this. Because if I do it earlier, I have a huge board, obviously we'll play the key to this, and then I'm left with nothing. It's all gone. So I kind of want to keep it for that. He calls this though. He reaps and gets rid of a Mars creature. Which one will it be? Oh, he got rid of the Terror. I don't know why he got rid of the Terror. He can now... He has the Bonnet, which we need to get rid of soon as well. Purge mating season. That's fine with me. Not too worried about the mating season. And reaps the Fit Furnace. And... what else? So far... And he triggers the T-Shirts. Okay, so we definitely know what we are gonna do. We definitely know what we are gonna do. Work drop, it's not gonna be enough. We can forge our first key. And we call this. No, we don't need archives back. Play the key and choose this. I have to be careful to not misclick there. I will play the Charette. I will play the Succubus and the Aember Imp and the Succubus. The Drumble's Terrors I will keep for now. Since he didn't have 7 or more Aember. So we'll keep it like this for now. You do need to be careful though. We are preparing our graft right now, which is good. We still have one Drumble right here, somewhere in the deck. But next obviously will be the Dexter first. So we see Starlines. Kirby, okay. What will be the non-Starlines card be? See a Tabor as well. If he can't get rid of my Charette and doesn't get back to 7 Aember, yeah, that's... now he can't do more. He can only get 2 cards since I have the Aember in play. It seems he forgot I have the Aember in play. Well, so if that's the case, he draws 2 less cards. I'm just gonna use this chance to... do I just call this and... no, I want to play Logos. First, let's see what we can... no, we don't need. So first, let's play our Dexter, which we know we have on top. Then we can play our Mother to the left as well. And Bouncing Death Quark, is it worth it? No, not right now. Scrimmerstone we want to keep since we do that. And our turn, draw 1 card. Oh, we don't draw cards since we still had a chain. And just keep the board like this for now. Like I said, I want him to get up to 7 Aember. So I can do my Drumble and then Terror shenanigans. But he has a lot of targets right now. He has like these 3, which he wants to get rid of for sure. So I can understand if that maybe takes a while still. Like that while we are speaking, taking a while, this deck obviously ends up, like the games which use it ends up being pretty long, so you should expect that at least once you play this. So, he gets Kirby's Blaster, gets to draw 2 cards, plays another Kirby. Wait, how did you play another Kirby? Oh wait, Starlines, yeah. Yeah, you reap to use them, yeah, makes sense. Back to Kirby's Blaster, gets now draw 2 cards. Giant's Bane. Does it stay on 6 Aember? Does stay on 6 Aember. That's annoying. So, what we can do though, what we cannot do though, so what can we do right now? So my plan originally was to get rid of Shred, to give him the free Aember, but we can't sadly do that as much. So we have to do it right now. We have to play our graft already. I think. Bounce in Death Quark, the Charette into something to kill him, and then play the Death Quark. And then play the Scramble Storm as well. I think, yeah, we have to do it already. Since he doesn't have a 4-power creature, I can't, sadly. Yes, we want our Archive back. So, Bounce in Death Quark. I want to get rid of this Kirby, who has it, and this guy. Do I want to trigger it again? No. That's all I want to do for now. Then I want to play the Graft, and I want to play the Scrambler Storm. Then with you, I want to fight versus the Tabor, so he can't use too many cards. With you, I want to reap as well, and then end our turn. And with that, we stay like this for now. 2 of 8 Aember though. We still have our Drumbo thing, so with that, now we have to use our Drumbo Smart to stall out the last key. So he played it well enough due to, what you call it, played it well enough with his Aember, so he didn't have too much. He didn't only have 6. What are the 2 last cards we have right now? Oh, so this is a good card as well. Sad to see it being last. He probably will run into Mother with this, or into Succubus, I'm gonna assume. If he does, then I will play my 2, we'll plot this in my 2 Terrors, so since he has 0 Aember right now. See, one more Technician. The question is, does he generate Aember somehow? Yeah, he does. Cold Monkey. 2 Aember for him. So that means for me, we're probably gonna play Mars. Like I said, this race for the last now is gonna be troublesome. What will you have? What will happen with you? Run into... You know, he has to make a decision. One Succubus you can always counter with the Daughter. Run to Succubus, okay. Bing, yep, fully healed. I get my key as well. Come on, there you go. Get my key as well, play Mars. For now, I will protect my Mother actually, since it allows me to draw more cards. That is as well, and end my turn for now. Okay, we do have the Shred, which is nice. We saw Logos from their side, so we get the Agor and what was the other thing back? A lot of cards. I mean, he gets all the cards back from Archives as well. Agor. So what I have to hope is that somehow I get him to more than 7 Aember. Reaps the B file to draw 2 cards, yes. Expected as much. More Technician on the board. Remote Emission gets rid of my Mother and my Marauder, I assume. Yep. Yep, that was a pretty good mission for him. See, acces. Like, the board is getting wide, but that's theoretically. Sadly, he will only get to 6 Ember, since he most likely will use this boy to run the succubus. Yep, there it is. Then he can reap 2 more times. So yeah, what I need to do is call this. Play 1 Drumble. Play a Shred. And I need to draw cards. I need to play the Terras, even though they're not as useful right now. He likes that. He's making it smart with his Ember. We do get the Arise Bow, which could be pretty detrimental. Since even if I heals the Terras and Drumbles and stuff like that, I still get all my Ember. So let's see what he does first. He now saw that I played the Drumble. Maybe he doesn't think about that as a second one. Because if he reaps a lot now, this might be pretty cool for us now. That might get pretty good for us. So reaps the file that reap was to expect that you always want to draw your 2 cards. We'll get rid of him probably next turn, but depending on what he does. He gets to fight with him versus Shred. Gets his Ember back. Now he's at 7 Ember. Nice. He's going to at least store that much. But I need to start generating Ember as well. So far, the only thing I can get rid of 2 things for the end of this. It's most likely going to be a Daughter and the Baby file. The rest is not too annoying currently. So I'm fine. I will start gaining Ember myself. Just call this. Play this Drumble. Just everything. Kill the Daughter. Kill the Bibliophile. Then reap. 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 Enter. Yes. Like I said, even if we get rid of him, we have the Arise in hand. So we can just get rid of the Ember again. 2 more times. So I think we can stall it long enough for us to win. Because now we got him to a point, like, even if he doesn't kill the Drumble, we can always like just choose this ourselves, run the Drumble into something, just to play him again. Like, if he like ignores the Drumble right now, and just reaps till he has exactly 6 again, we can still do that. Run Drumble into something, play Arise, play him again, capture all the Ember. But yeah, like I said, long games are pretty detrimental to this kind of deck. He played the first 2 keys plus smart. Like I always had the Drumble in hand, but I couldn't get rid of the Ember since it was only exactly 6. And at one point I could have run the Shred into something, but he didn't, theoretically, if he had a creature strong enough. So I wasn't able to do that. He doesn't have a key cheat in the deck. I mean, actually, I did not check to that, but let's see right now. Nope. Nope. No key cheats. That's good for us. What could be annoying, the only annoying thing which could happen, is if he kills our Drumble and then plays the stealth mode, so we can play our Rise. That could happen. That could very well happen, and then he would win the game, most likely. I mean, if he does it this turn, he will win, because with the hand we have right now, we wouldn't be able to prevent then the Ember he has. But if he... I don't know, can he get rid of Drumble? But okay, because Logos, that's a good thing for now. I mean, he could still with the... Can he? No, he can't play out of house. This only allows him to play Logos cards. So, what do we see? We see Reaper for Modification, gets Bonnet, archived. He needs to get rid of the Drumble, so that's for sure. He needs to do that. He does need to do that. We did get 1 graft off, but not as big as I would have liked. We got like 3 Ember from him, which is still good. Like, it's still a good graft, no doubt about that. But it's not as good as I would have liked. Not as good as I would have liked. And he does kill the Drumble, so yeah, it's Arise time next turn. Arise time next turn. So can I... Yeah, I can actually kill my 2 terrors as well. So I'm gonna call this. Here I'm gonna fight versus... could get rid of the Eiger, could get rid of the Grub. I think I want to get rid of the... I mean, I want him to die, so I need to get rid of the Eiger. You will fight versus the Abscess to die. You will fight versus the Abscess to die. Play or Arise, call this. Play a Drumble to the left, so he's protected. Play or 2 terrors to gain 2 Aember. And then you can play the Succubus as well. And keep this 2 in hand for worst case scenarios. But now we have 9 Aember. And we can declare check. We can declare check. Now, opponent is not too happy, obviously. Like, this deck can lead to frustration match. I can understand. I can understand that. But we can declare check, and I don't know if this deck so far has the capabilities of getting rid of 3 Aember. He has a Frayne. We saw that. What else does he have? 1 Frayne. That's it on this side. Then he got nothing. And on this side he got a Rock Drop. 1 is on field already, he's and an Infernus. So you get rid of 3 Aember if he has a Rock Drop and Infernus. Do I even have? No, he can't because I don't have Ember Blips right here. So yeah, it should be GG. Barring I overlooked something. Should be GG, barring I overlooked something. And one more turn I can... Took you way too long. GG. GG! I don't agree with that. Like I said, this deck is a pretty slow one. So this deck will take long. But yeah, I think you saw what this deck can do. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Hit me on Twitter and Facebook. All the links are in the description. And I will see you another time. Ciao.